What is up, energy traders? This is Muya and welcome back to my channel. So today it's a Sunday, and you know what you do each and every Sunday. I share with you guys analysis on what we expect to be happening in the coming week. So today we're looking at booming crash as usual, and we're going to do a price action analysis and market maker analysis, right? So if you're new to this channel, kindly click the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so that you are notified each and every time I post a video. You can also like this video to support this channel, right? I'm going to start off with crash 1000, and from crash 1000 I can see we had a flag. I just pointed it out right here, and this is a flag, and this is what has been happening, right? So at this point, price is at 12,043, right? And what we obviously expect is price reach the ceiling of our flag, and then either the flag ends by having a corresponding pole. So if price breaks, we expect price to reach this point. It is also a good point. Why? Because we can see that it has been a region of liquidity. A lot of things have been happening at this stage, and also we expect that when price breaks, we expect it to reach this point. So if you miss this trade, let me zoom out. If you miss this movement, you can wait for price to close above this flag, indicating that we have now exited the flag, and your target price point will be this level. I hope that was clear. Your target price point was this level. Okay, let's take a look at crash. Okay, so crash has been doing some crazy things. Currently it's at a resistance point that it's failing to break. It's at a resistance point that it's failing to break this point, and we can see that by this double top formation. So obviously from here we expect price to start dropping, but to what extent is it going to drop? So let's identify our key levels on this chart. So I'm going to start off from the bottom with key levels here, and obviously this level. Also we have other levels like these higher highs and these, but these are no longer important. After the ones that are on top of this yellow block are no longer important. What is now important are the price levels below. Why? Because we can see that we already have a double top. Here, or some might call it an M formation, or some might call it a peak formation. What else can you call it? High of the month, probably. So already have a high of the month, and now what we expect is the price that start pushing down to this level, so you can actually swing this trade for a long time, right? You can actually swing this trade. Why? Because we have already seen the high of the month being set. Price failed to break this point. As you can see, this is where our month starts from, at this point, just before the previous high of January, right? And then price starts to fall down. So it's gonna be the high of the week, peak formation, M formation, double top, but what is most likely is to happen is price is going to start pushing down. Okay, it's going to boom 500. Boom 500 has been behaving quite weirdly, and if you don't know, beat the market maker, it was going to be very difficult for you to understand what was happening. But to just put things into perspective, we were in a downtrend, right? We are in a downtrend, in fact, and it started off at this point. This is when we had uh, our peak formation, right? Or our double top, or our, what do you call it, high of the month at this point, or high of the year, or whatever. And then we had a complete cycle. With a complete cycle, my PTMM students will understand this. With a complete cycle up to this point. A complete cycle comprises of 3 pushes. So we had our first push, second push, and third push, right? Up to this point. This is what the market does, guys. This is what the market does up to this point, and then we are about to start a new cycle. But the new cycle didn't end up being complete. We started to have resets at EMA 200. We started to have resets at EMA 200. A reset basically means price is going to it's a peak formation that is used to continue a previous cycle, basically, right? So our previous cycle was a downtrend, was a down cycle, right? And then at this point, we had a reset, which means we're going to continue. We're going to have a peak formation, and then price is going to continue going down. This is what has been happening each and every time price was reaching EMA 200. EMA 200, right? Price was continuing the downtrend up until our current market price. So that's what a reset is. It basically means that there's a peak formation that is used to continue the previous cycle. So the downward cycle was supposed to end here. It's supposed to go up, but price kept on resetting at this point and continuing to go down. Now we are at this level. What is going to happen? I'm going to analyze and look for a peak formation that was used to continue the down cycle, and that peak formation is here. And then I have to count my 3 levels down to see how long again are we going to go down. So we have our first push, our second push, and then we have our third push, right? So now we're going to wait for a peak formation. Basically, we're going to wait for a double bottom. Once we get that double bottom, we know that price is going to start to rise, probably to the EMA 200, and then either we expect a reset or a continuation in the upward movement, right? So this is beat the market maker, guys. It's no longer price action. You need to understand that for you to get this concept that was happening right here. Okay, let's go to boom 1000. Okay, so boom 1000, what you see in red are basically key price levels where price was making a decision, right? So you can see price started off from the top, and then it started to set lower lows as it went down, right? As it went down, it was setting lower lows. As you can see, this was our first high. Price failed to break that first high and set this peak. Price again failed to break that peak and set this lower one again. So it means we are in a downtrend, right? Because price is failing to break previous highs, right? Or we can say price is breaking previous lows. This was the previous low. This was the previous low. This was another low. So you can see price is breaking all previous low points, right? So what is most likely to happen is we're going to see price dropping, breaking this low, dropping to somewhere here to a key price level. I'm gonna predict that the price is going to bounce at least at this point. Price is going to bounce at least at this point, or price is going to break once it reaches that point. So this is a key price level. Either price will bounce and go up, or it's going to break and break the three touches here to this price level, right? Or it's just going to continue in the channel and complete its cycle. Okay, so that is what we have for this week on boom and crash. If you have any questions, comment down below. I will answer them as soon as you ask. And if you want to join our Telegram channel, the link is always in the description box. Don't forget to share with your friends, like, subscribe. Until next time.